Hey guys, Jake with justaguysurvival. Jared over here, as always. Got a new tripod so he doesn't have to hold the camera as much. We're going to work on a couple videos today. It's a little bit of inclement weather. As you can see, we went ahead and built a pretty big shelter here. It's tarp, but it's kind of semblance, a little bit of a Viking longhouse. Just kind of a rough thing. It's keeping the water off of us. I'll show you here in a minute. It's puddling up everywhere. We're going to work on a couple different videos today while we're out here. One, starting a fire obviously in all of this mess, which Jared's going to start processing the wood for that. I'll show you a good way to collect some water if you're tarp camping or something similar. We're going to do some cooking and just hanging out and whatever comes along the way. So guys, stay with us and we'll be back with you. Alright guys, this is the stuff that I'm talking about here. You can see we got water just pouring. In West Texas we don't get a whole lot of this, so the water doesn't absorb real fast. Probably doesn't look too bad to you guys that get rain all the time. And it's not that bad, we need it. Everything you can see is fairly dead, trying to turn green. Over there's where we got our garden started. We'll do videos on that later on. Let's walk out here in the rain, try not to mess up my camera. Here's the look of the whole shelter. Doesn't look much, looks typical, but we needed somewhere to cook, and that's hard to do here. Look at that, look at that. Jared's a pretty big guy. Plenty of room. Mesquite. That's one thing I have that a lot of you guys don't. If you don't know, then you'll just have to take my word for it. Jared making use of my Remington over there. That is the the best $15 knife I have ever bought right there. And
this is the worst.
Good job there,
$2
Jared.
piece of cinder
Taking
block.
out a cinder block betoning wood. It's what is it, maple that we're using today?
Yes, it's maple.
Look at that. Look at that hard stuff. It's crazy. And yeah, as you're watching Jared baton this, that is an axe in frame right there. Yeah, there's another one over there, but Jared's pig-headed.
Back into that.
Hit it like a man.
Hey, this is awkward as hell. I'm just telling you.
You need me to do it for you, Jared?
No.
Alright guys, I said we were going to show you how to collect some water. Of course, there's a bunch of different ways. I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, that's wrong, but this is the way I like. Run a guide line down, and you notice how much water is flowing down this thing. Of course, I'm losing a little bit from that drip right there, which I might be able to fix or make it worse, I don't know. But runs all down here. Put a line right here. You can see the water running down it. Got a stick hanging. Set up a rock or whatever. It's that simple. And you know, you can get more places. Tent's always going to drop in a certain place, but the wind's going to blow and it's going to change that place. You see here my stick's wiggling. It's pretty fast. Alright, back to the fire. Alright guys, so Jared was here processing all the wood. It's been broken down. I'm going to get the fire going. Sitting here working on some feather sticks. I'm no pro at this, dude. But they work, they're effective, they're really cool. One thing I will say, the reason we're processing it down is, as I said, everything's raining. I mean, we're collecting water. You can probably hear it going, I don't know. But everything's soaking wet, so you've got to get to the middle. Like this, bone dry. I'm gonna have no problem lighting this. So, tinder's hard to do. Because all of this is soaked. So, you gotta find it where you can get it, man. We're just gonna get this all broken down. Get this fire going. Hopefully we don't get blown away.
Hey guys, this is Jared here. We're finally got the fire going, and just with all the weirdness that goes on from the day to day around here, found this little guy just walking around, and Jake tells me it's a potato bug. It's a baby one.
Yeah, those things will get up this big.
Yeah, I've seen him before. And I think he's just trying to get out of the water here. Into the wet soil. Yeah, he's just trying to get out of... Sorry guy, I don't want to mess around with you, but... Pretty cool looking, man. And Jake was telling me they get about the size of your thumb, so you're pretty big.
So Jared's over here still jacking with that potato bug. It's a little dude. Right here, we're getting started. We got a brisket that we're going to do out here, a small one. And that's mesquite charcoal right there. It's all natural stuff. It's just...
Not that we don't have enough of it around.
Yeah. Yeah, but everything's wet, so we're using this charcoal right here. It's going to be a nice bed. We started the fire and then just threw the charcoal on top to light. I don't like using lighter fluids and crap like that, so there you go. Just heating up nicely here in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It'll probably be roasting good enough to put that on there. Alright guys, there's the brisket that we were talking about. It's big enough that we had to put a cross on it so it doesn't dangle down. It's going to take a while. We may even have to move it up a little bit. All that sizzling that you're hearing is actually all the excess fat. There was about half of this thing. Rain's let up finally, but we're still in here. We've actually gone kind of overboard.
And when do we not?
There's my daughter Ash. You've seen her in previous videos. She's hanging out with us. Of course, you know Jared. We'll get back with you. Alright guys, well, it's been an eventful day. Another weekend under wraps. That marinade was awesome. That brisket turned out killer. We ended up slicing it into strips and putting it over that stick and just doing it like that. Showed how to do the water. We did change up the shelter a couple different ways. Found this to be a very, very versatile style, I guess you would say. Even have burlap doors over here. Anything to add to?
No. That's an ad.
Well guys, I guess another weekend under wraps. We're gonna go ahead and get all this torn down. Yeah, we set it up every week. So I guess we got editing to do. Alright guys, see you next time.